Здравейте, драги зрители на Esports Bulgaria, аз съм Теодор Борисов и се намираме в Lanxess Arena в Кьолн. До мен седи една от най-големите легенди на Counter-Strike, особено на CSGO, човекът накарал Valve да променят собственоръчно АВП-то и да го нърфнат, а именно KennyS. Kenny, thank you very much for agreeing to have this conversation. It's very nice seeing you in such an emblematic place for Counter-Strike. Before we start talking about the event and everything, you yourself have played in Cologne a couple of times, so how does it feel to get back here, not as a player, but still as a viewer? Do you get some of the flashbacks from years ago?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is always weird to be a spectator of such events, especially Cologne. But with time we get used to it, and I'm just happy to be reunited with friends from esports friendship that I built over like the last 15 years. So it's just quality time, a little bit of work, but mostly quality time.
Now, you won a major and you were the MVP in your career. Unfortunately, that was not in Cologne, but you have played a final in Cologne. That was in 2015. Unfortunately, that was a second place finish, but we always hear how special it is to play here in this city, in the cathedral. Can you tell us a little bit more about whether these events were a bit different in comparison to some of the others?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think I've played on playoff 3 or 4 times here, so that was always really a nice experience. The stage here is really special. I mean, the event itself, the crowd. I don't know if it's because of the beers. Thanks, the beers. But everybody is so energetic and lovely in Cologne. Everywhere, obviously, but in Cologne it's definitely special. And the configuration of the arena is something special. Yeah, fantastic. Like as I said earlier to someone else, Cologne has been probably the event that gave me the most emotions. Good and bad, both, but the strongest emotions. So this is definitely one of the most, if not the most prestigious event in Counter-Strike right now.
I wonder about one thing, because obviously there's been a bit of a change in the opening presence, but even nowadays you see some of the superstars like molodoy, like molodoy. Especially with molodoy, you have a great relationship, right? And you've helped these guys with some experience. So looking at the new opers, is there someone that you're looking at and you're like, this guy reminds me of me a couple of years ago when I was his age?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you mentioned the 2 names that played a similar game style as mine. They are all unique in their ways. They're not playing like me or anything. Obviously, there is things in their games that can remind people of myself, but they have their own abilities. They are extremely good players, complete players. So I will avoid comparison, but obviously, molodoy is a great friend of mine, and beyond loving him as a person, I think he's a fantastic player, much better than what people think, and people know how good he is, at least on the surface. But Ilya is definitely my favorite player, yeah.
All right, and lastly, because we are here for the major and there's a lot of storylines, you said you have a good relationship with molodoy, but one of your ex-teammates, Dan, Apex, is also playing here and he's on a bit of a role to become the captain of the greatest team ever. So who are you rooting for? Who do you think is going to take the trophy home?
That's a difficult time. I mean,
maybe you can tell me what do you think is going to happen, not what you want to happen. You can keep that for yourself.
Yeah, no, I mean, Falcons is my former organization. I have friends in Falcons. I have friends in Vitality. I think the winner of that game will be the winner of the major. I hope G2 goes to final also. But it's tough, man. It's tough. I think Falcons has more chances to win this best of 3, honestly. But let's say I'm happy both ways.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time. It was an absolute pleasure, and I wish you the best of luck.